Hello and welcome to the channel. So, this is a very interesting video because, well, as you can hear by the intro, it's not the same. That is because we are changing the channel. Now, the name has stayed the same since the very beginning. It might have changed, it might have just been Mock, then it became Mock Productions. Now it's evolving into something completely different. Mock Productions is no longer going to be the channel name. It's not going to have anything to do with Mock or Productions, to make that clear. Now, as you can see, we've got our awesome setup right here. I've got a bit more of a higher view because we're going to be focusing down more than straight forward. Now, you can see I've been going a little bit crazy here, and you can see our collection of Pokemon figures going around here. We've got the new Alolan Raichu, which I managed to pick up. We've got a small Mimikyu there. We've got a Sableye, Mega Sableye. We've got Tapu Koko, we've got Mewtwo there. We've got a Go-Goat as well. This is like a battle figure. Very cool. Solgaleo over there, but we've got a nice selection of figures. That's going to be our backdrop for the new channel. So what you're probably thinking is, well, what's the new channel name? Well, I've decided to call it, get ready, it is going to be called Toto TCG. Now, first things first, TCG, literally everyone who's on this channel should know what TCG stands for. It's Trading Card Game. That has to be in there. This channel is going to be very much focused on TCG, and which TCG? Might just happen to be Pokemon. Toto, now I like that because number one, it's to do with Totodile, which is like my main favourite from Pokemon. I absolutely love the guy, he's so cool. He might be a female, you never know, because obviously they do have different genders. But Totodile is definitely my favourite Pokemon, so that had to be thrown in there. But also, I think it's pretty cool because obviously it almost sounds like you're saying totally, so it's almost totally TCG. So the channel will be very much TCG orientated from now on. Who knows? Who knows what might happen? I'm not saying that the gaming or unboxings or other stuff might not be here, but it's definitely going to be totally orientated to TCG. Now, like I said, there could be a few little itty bitty videos that might be a little bit different, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's been very interesting indeed to see what this channel can be like just as a Pokemon TCG channel. Now guys, I'd like your help as well. I'd like you to comment down below and tell me what you would like to see on a totally orientated TCG channel. Let me know in the comments below. I have a few ideas myself, and I know that a lot of people enjoy the news updates for cards, which I'm hopefully going to bring back with the newest set that's going to be announced in Japan. There's a few cards that have been announced, so I'm going to try and get a video up about them, and then we'll carry on from there, because a lot of people did enjoy them, and a lot of people were able to express their own sort of thoughts about their cards as well. If you wanted me to go for just like one card and explain it, maybe it's a GX and you wanted an in-depth video on a GX or a certain card, or maybe you've got a card that you think could be really like game changing and could change the whole game and everything and could replace some cards which are going to be going away, then let me know in the comments below. There's obviously other stuff. If there's different ways of like opening packs or something, then let me know how you would like to see the channel being totally orientated to TCG, which is my overall goal. But like I have said, it's going to be totally TCG, but there might be a few videos which could be a little bit out. Maybe an Overwatch unboxing, something like that. It could be just slightly going back to the gaming thing, but not actually gaming. So just pre-warning you. Now, of course, it's not just going to be me talking. I've told you the name. Well, how about what the channel brand is going to look like? So, without further ado, there is the channel logo. So it should be the banner. It should be right now that is the banner. That will be the banner for the new channel right there. So it's not like super duper like woohoo. There's not a lot going on at the moment. So I could change it slightly. And if you guys want to maybe design some, let me have a little look, and then I can maybe like take a few bits from different people, then by all means go for it. But that is what it's going to look like at the moment. Now for the actual logo slash emblem, then there is the picture for that as well. That's what's going to be going up. So hopefully when this video goes up, everything will change. I'm going to have to make sure to change everything. Obviously there's going to be videos which are going to still say mock productions or mock. They were in that era. We're moving on. We are moving bigger, better and upwards. That is the way I want to go. We've got to, I've got to go with what I'm enjoying at the moment, and that is the Pokemon stuff. And being able to talk about the cards, give my in-depth details on what I think about them, I personally think that's going to be pretty cool. So, we've seen the logo, we've seen the emblem, we've seen the banner. We know the name. But what about something that's actually going to help me personally promote it in person? Well, I thought about that. You might recognise this sort of box. We have opened probably about 3, maybe 4 of these. Yes, I've made a customisable mat. This one, right, number 1, I believe this one to be a set. We made another one before, which I used Steenie and Mallow, and we made a mat using that. So it was a very grass-orientated mat. This one, seeing as we are Toto TCG, Totdile, water Pokemon, you can probably guess what mat this is going to be featured around. So, without further ado, let's crack in to the box and let's get out what we all know is in here. And let's just pull that out. Boom. And we'll get our little discount card out. Okay, so I'm going to pull it out backwards. Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm psyched for this. I really am psyched. Now, how do we get in? There it is. So we're going to open this up, and then we'll do the ultimate reveal and show you off this playmat. I am excited to see how this has turned out. Hopefully everything has gone well for it. I'm hoping it has anyway. Ooh, there's a sneaky peek. There is a sneaky peek. Okay guys, so are we ready? I think I am. I'm ready. So, without further ado, this is the new playmat. Yes! Okay, so that has come out perfect. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. So, as you can see, in the previous one, we featured Mallow, and it was obviously Mallow with Steenie, it had Zoroark, it had, what was it, Pheromosa, it had Tapu Lele at the top. We've sort of gone with the same sort of feel, but I've made it so that obviously water Pokemon are the feature of this. We've got Lana running across the beach there. We've got Poplio holding a dive ball on his nose, almost bouncing it. It's on a beach. I love this. It looks so cool. Obviously Totodile being right there, and the channel logo as well, featuring on the playmat. This is awesome stuff indeed. And I also kind of quite like how it's sort of like plain lines here. There's no like waviness to it like the ocean, but I think that might help in sort of stacking where everything can go, so you can sort of have like your discard pile in this section here. There's no lines or anything, but at least having these straight here, you can sort of know that cards are going to go there, cards can go there, you can have your counters up there, your prize cards going down there, so you can actually probably have 2, 2, 2, so it sort of spreads it out a bit more. You can put your bench here and here, the active up there. It looks pretty cool indeed. It has come out exactly how I would have liked. It's very blue, but I think the beach sort of sandiness to it is really cool. The logo, obviously, that's never featured on a playmat before. That is now on there, and I'm super excited for this. I cannot wait to show it off. I think it's really, really cool. And all of these Pokemon, well, at least a majority of them have at least featured in one of the decks I've created, or is going to be creating. Of course, that has to be there. He has to be there. He's in the title of the channel now, Toto TCG. And I am literally totally excited to be able to crack on with this now. Now this mat is going to be, it's going to be a play mat. Well, it is a play mat, but it's not going to be taking over the Solgaleo bit there. If I can try and maybe find a different one to replace that, because I know that's been there for over a year now, that'd be pretty cool. But this is definitely going to be the one I'm using now to use when I'm battling in real life. It's definitely going to be a very cool mat. They always do a brilliant job of these mats. You can create it however you like. You know, it's just taking pictures and sort of like placing it where you want them to go, and it's worked out extremely well. So I'm really happy with it. It looks really cool, really nice indeed. I like how the lighthouse is up here. You've got Gyarados there, Magikarp there. Nice beach deck chair. Very cool. Of course, Tapu Fini up there. Lapras, Wishiwashi. All of these, at least a majority of them, have had GXs. GX of Primarina. And that one is going to be coming out in a new set called Dragon Majesty. So that one is going to be coming out in Dragon Majesty. So, very, very cool indeed. I didn't want to like overload it with water Pokemon, because at the moment it looks pretty cool. I just love it. I think it looks really, really cool. Really, really nice. And of course our backdrop has changed slightly as well. I have actually, if I move this up slightly, you might be able to see, I've organised the tins. So we've only got Sun and Moon orientated tins now. And what I've also done is, we've had a Solgaleo tin, we've had a Lunala tin, we've had an Necrozma. So you sort of fuse that with that, you get that. You fuse that with that, you get that. Got the two Guardians right there, and then obviously a Marshadow right there. So I thought that would work pretty well. But yeah, that is pretty cool. I'm loving that. That is very, very nice. So yes, there we go. The announcement is officially here. We are changing the channel name. That is why I have been going through, if you've been watching the channel recently, that is why we have been trying to change everything and trying to at least get rid of all the old videos where obviously I start it by saying Mock Productions. We are no longer Mock Productions. We are now Toto TCG. So I cannot wait to switch this over, put this video out and get going with all of the Pokemon orientated stuff. It's going to be pretty interesting, and I'm really hoping that a lot of people are going to at least give me some advice, some suggestions as well. That'd be really, really cool, just so I can sort of orientate it to what you guys want to see, and we'll see how it goes. So there we go. So massive thank you for everyone for supporting the channel when it was in the mock production / mock stage. Now we're moving on to the Toto TCG stage, if I can even talk, because I'm so excited to get going. But yeah, there we go. I'll leave it here, and I will see you guys in the next video on the channel.